Healthy narcissism? What is that? This is Alex Caroline Rapoy, and I'm the founder of the Center for Growth as well as a therapist here. The concept of healthy narcissism isn't often talked about or even encouraged. When narcissism is discussed, it tends to be painted as something really negative. You hear stories of narcissists being self-involved, grandiose, very critical of things that most people don't want to be associated with. However, we're all a bit narcissistic to a point. We all have moments of caring about how we present ourselves or enjoy attention and praise. However, what sets our narcissism apart from an unhealthy narcissistic individual is that our narcissism has a limit, and we're aware of that limit. Our inflated self-confidence boosts us and helps us in various situations in our life. It does not harm us. Unlike unhealthy narcissism, where it limits a person's ability to function in all areas, especially intimately with other people. There are many gifts that come with being a bit narcissistic, from self-confidence to attractiveness, as long as you stay aware of the reality and how your actions may impact others. A true narcissist really struggles with that ability. A healthy narcissist is able to do that frame shift. What healthy narcissism can look like. There's a couple of concepts: self-love, self-confidence, empathy, boundaries, awareness of reality, and gratitude. Okay, so what do I mean by self-love? Self-love is accepting and loving yourself as you are and having compassion for yourself. The ability to have this kind of self-love can do so many things for an individual. Being kind to yourself and forgiving yourself when you're human and make mistakes. The ability to self-forgive will allow you to focus on learning from your mistakes rather than dwelling on them and getting stuck in the shame and doubt. To have self-love means you practice good self-care, or at least strive to regularly. This can mean taking regular care of your physical appearance through fitness, grooming, style, etc. This kind of self-care allows you the opportunity to present the best possible you. Self-confidence. Having self-confidence means you are proud of what you have to offer. This may mean in terms of job skills, personality, good looks. Self-confidence also helps the ability to sell oneself, which can help immensely in one's career advancement. It can help you in being outgoing enough to network and make job contacts. It may also mean you're a little pushy when it comes to selling yourself on a job or speaking up and sharing your opinion when needed, especially when you believe in what you're saying. Self-confidence is essential when it comes to dating. Again, the more outgoing you are, the more opportunities you have to meet potential dates, and therefore have a greater opportunity of finding a relationship. You're proud of what you have to offer. This includes your physical appearance. This type of high functioning, also known as low-level narcissism, is another way to describe healthy self-esteem. The slight difference when it comes to narcissism is loving yourself to the point of flaunting. It's perfectly healthy and applauded if you're fully comfortable in your own skin. It's incredibly appealing to pass an individual on the street who clearly walks with a purpose and carries themselves in a way you know they have a strong sense of self and are confident. Empathy. Aside from self-love, empathy is the most essential quality that separates healthy narcissism from unhealthy narcissism. Having the skill to understand someone else's need and perspective, regardless of whether or not you agree with their view, helps you bridge gaps with others and deepen relationships. When you can understand and demonstrate your understanding for another person, that can increase the other person's trust for you and for your relationship. People will want to be around you. You'll be trusted with more, whether it's personal information from a good friend or receiving more responsibility with work. Having awareness of how things can impact others can also increase your self-awareness and how you impact others. Empathy can help you build boundaries with others, as well as give you new insights and ideas on how you may say things differently or behave differently in the future in specific situations. Having empathy can help you grow and evolve as a person, which can be very appealing to those around you. Boundaries. Very similar to reality. If you have a healthy level of narcissism, you are then aware of your limits with people and you practice these limits regularly. Similar to empathy, the more you demonstrate your respect for these limits, the more trust you will build with friends, family, coworkers, bosses. On the flip side, you also establish your own boundaries with people, being aware of what you're comfortable with doing as a friend, family member, coworker, and of course, following through on this. Awareness of reality. A healthy narcissist is aware of not only his or her or their own reality, but the reality of others. You're aware that in life there are rules and consequences, and you're not above the law. We're all human. No one is perfect, and no one is above the law. This type of rules don't apply to me mentality is delusional and off-putting. People don't enjoy being one-upped. While self-confidence is attractive and appealing, so is one's awareness of what's reality. It's great to strive for more and want more, but it's also important to do this within knowing there are risks and consequences and to be prepared and accepting when others are not on board with your plan. Awareness of reality, boundaries, and empathy are essentially all connected. These are the three areas that, if used correctly, help individuals from being consumed by fantasy and delusional, unhealthy thinking. Gratitude. We're not an island. It's very rare that when we are successful, it's 100% due to the efforts and doings made by only ourselves. Usually, our family or friends have supported us emotionally, financially, or collaboration with coworkers inspired us, or the opportunity given by a mentor has opened doors for us. There's also the idea that we're never alone and something is bigger than us, is always at work helping us through our own journey. Like most things in life, narcissism is healthy when used in moderation and is beneficial to your life. It's not always harmful and destructive. There is an upside to narcissism. With that being said, unhealthy narcissism can be extremely destructive, can be isolating, unrealistic, and emotionally painful. Healthy narcissism involves a high amount of respect and love for yourself and others. As you continue in your week, take these 6 areas that we've discussed and assess how they apply to your current way of life. Perhaps there are some areas you excel in, but there are a few that you need to keep working on. Again, no one is perfect. We always have something that we can work on and strive for. If you'd like some support, feel free to reach out to one of our therapists at thecenterforgrowth.com, 215-922-5683, extension 100. We look forward to working with you.